What's going on, Facebook world? It's John Levy of Old City Paranormal and my man here, Glenn Orwin. We are live here at Fort Mifflin. You can see the flag in the background. I've never been here before, but Glenn has investigated this place. And
many times.
Is it true? Is it one of the most haunted places in America?
Oh, this place right here is, yeah, absolutely. I mean, I've seen more activity over the past few years over here than just about any other site I've done.
Yeah. Well, this is my first time here, and we're going to be doing a live bit with John McDevitt of KYW News Radio, and I don't know if it's going to be Channel 3, but as you can see, we have Channel 17 here with us. I don't know if this is part of the skit today, but I guess we'll find out. So this is supposed to go, I don't know if it's live at 12:30 or it's going to be a tape session, but dude, I'm already fired up, dude.
Oh, absolutely. Listen, this is the place right here. It actually all started for me, a lot of the proof section and all over in here, over in the Powder magazine. So I've always felt drawn to this place, you know what I mean? So It's going to be good. It's going to be good.
Dude, look amazing, man. Just the airplanes flying above, if I even capture it. I don't even know where the hell it's at. Somewhere around here. Amazing. Amazing. A piece of history. So I read up a little bit on it. 1777, this was built.
Yep.
Now, is it true this is the fort that saved America?
Pretty much, yeah. Absolutely. A lot of people don't know the history. What was happening at the time was Washington was retreating to Valley Forge. The British were coming up the river. Washington knew the only thing stopping the British coming up the river was pretty much Fort Mifflin. That was it.
Right.
What their plan was to come up, flank, resupply everybody. Washington knew if that happened, he was done.
We're done.
He sent a letter pretty much and a telegram to the defenders of Fort Mifflin saying, you've got to hold at all costs.
Right.
The fighting in here was so bad at one time when the German Hessians landed, it went hand to hand.
Wow.
Sharpened shovels, knives, even reports of teeth.
Right.
Just
now,
savagely.
Is this true that, my wife had asked me, is this the fort where the flag never fell? Is that true? I don't know. I don't know what the story is.
I don't know I don't know if that one, I don't know how that one worked. I couldn't tell you. I mean, they would know better in there as far as that goes.
Awesome.
But where they actually landed was on the far side of the One Sally Fort over there.
Okay.
A lot of the terrain was much different back then. Like, you know, from the way, the map you'll see in there though, but actually they could sail around at the time. I mean, picture, we didn't have the airport.
Yeah.
We didn't have all this stuff, you know, and, you know, they had a 3-day, this is the biggest cannon bombardment pretty much in North America at the time. I mean, they sat out there. They ran out of cannonballs. They were starting to load the cannons with knives, forks,
whatever
nuts, bolts, anything they could
find. To save our country.
Pretty much.
So let me ask you a question. What is this, that red, white, and that red, what's that flag there?
That's actually the fort flag.
Oh, okay.
That's actually Fort Mifflin's colors.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's just an awesome place. And it really, you know, all the emphasis is always put on Valley Forge. Everybody says Valley Forge this, Valley Forge that. All Valley Forge really was a winter encampment. Right. People died in the cold, you know, things of that nature. That happened, absolutely. But no real battle or anything went on in Valley Forge.
Right.
They trained the army, they came back, kicked ass, you know the story there.
Yeah.
But if it wasn't for this place, it would be tea and crumpets.
Right. All right, well, you heard it. Glenn Orwin, he's probably the man you want to go to if you ever want to know anything about Fort Mifflin. So we're just waiting on John McDevitt, KYW, and we're waiting on, I guess, whoever's news bit TV program is going to be here. So keep an eye out, and if it's going to be live, just keep an eye open on the news channels, and if not, we'll post and let you guys know where it's going to be. So live from Fort Mifflin, it's John Levy from Old City Paranormal,
Glenn Orwin,
and we'll see you guys shortly.